Before I start today's video talking about the frozen star, Uraume, I want to let y'all know that I am not the official source for JJK and I am merely a fan stating my opinion on a character that I like. With that disclaimer being said, another disclaimer, this video will have manga spoilers in it, as I cannot talk about a character without bringing up their feats in the manga, so spoilers beware. With that almost 30-second intro out the way, it's your boy Otaku Talks, and I am here to talk about one of my favorite characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, Uraume. In the fanbook, Uraume only has two questions asked about her, and they are both about her being a chef for Sukuna. And in my opinion, that's pretty lame, but this fanbook only covers up to chapter 133, which is the introduction of Todo to Shibuya. And before that, Uraume was only ever seen being talked about by the coat rack guy for his orders on how to attack Jujutsu High. With Sukuna being a cannibal and Uraume being able to cook human flesh exceptionally well, it is no doubt why Sukuna allowed her to stay by his side all of these years. Uraume's cursed technique is ice formation, which allows her to basically freeze cursed energy itself into ice. This ice has very fast travel speed and it can be either used for short range or a wide range attack. And in Shibuya, this ice being applied as Frost Calm allowed Uraume to freeze over 6 Jujutsu sorcerers, being Kusakabe, Choso, Noritoshi, Panda, Momo, and Yuji. Another application of ice formation is Ice Fall. Ice Fall generates a large amount of spiked ice that could travel through the air. And once this ice makes contact with you, you're frozen. And it's said that even if you try to move out of this ice, you will die. Uraume also has another application of this ice formation, which is not yet named, but is presumed to be her maximum attack. And we've seen maximum attacks before. We've seen one from Jogo. We've seen one from Geto as well, with being maximum Uzumaki and Giant Meteor. Uraume also has reverse curse technique, and prior to the time skip, this was a very rare trait to have as a sorcerer. Possessing reverse curse technique puts you in elite company alongside Sukuna, Gojo, Kenjaku, Yuta, Shoko, and Hakari, but only via his domain. And at that time, before the time skip, this was a very rare trait to have. As far as sorcery goes for curse users and Jujutsu sorcerers, to curse spirits, it's a little more like breathing for them. Next, I would love to talk about some feats that Uraume has, but because she is only seen to be a lackey for Sukuna and Kenjaku, she doesn't have many feats that allow her to stand out from the rest of the pack. She tanks and blocks a wind scythe. She also tanks a piercing blood from Choso. And maximum output Frost Calm was able to catch fully realized Maki and awakened Yuji. Fully realized Maki has precognition, and awakened Yuji just got an anger buff from Sukuna taking over Megumi's body. This attack was so fast that it caught both Maki and Yuji without them having time to react. Uraume is also having the longest fight of the whole series. This fight is with Kenji Hakari. Hakari's whole gimmick is being unkillable. And Uraume has been going toe-to-toe in a mid-diff fight with Hakari since chapter 237. We are currently on chapter 260 and they are still fighting. Since they have been fighting, Sukuna has fought Kashimo, Higuruma, Yuta, Maki, Miguel, Kusakabe, Yuji, and now Todo. Now this would be an anti-feat for Uraume to be used in contention to justify her position as being out of the top 10. With Hakari's reverse curse technique being faster than Sukuna and Gojo's, I would find it hard to argue anyone not named Sukuna, Gojo, Kenjaku, or Yuta to keep up in a war of attrition with somebody who is unkillable. Now, while Hakari might not be the strongest out of the 4 heavy hitters, he is still considered a heavy hitter and a top 4 sorcerer for Jujutsu High's side. With that being said, pre-time skip Hakari was able to fight Kashimo, and was able to fight him to a stalemate due to his reverse curse technique. With everything that we have learned from the time skip, with Wee Wee being able to soul swap, it's no telling how strong Hakari could have gotten over the 1-month time skip. And we have seen Uraume and Sukuna did not train for a whole month. And this version of Uraume is still able to fight Hakari for 23 chapters. This is currently the longest fight in the manga, with Gojo and Sukuna only lasting 13 chapters. And based off the chapters that we have seen them fight, Uraume has little to no damage, and Hakari looks exhausted. Let me know how y'all feel about Uraume. As I said, this is one of my favorite characters in all of Jujutsu Kaisen, but because of lack of feats, it's hard to scale her. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. It's been Otaku Talks, and I'm out.